How's everybody tonight? Man, the fucking light is bright. Anyway, I guess I'm here to show you, the first step in making aliens, at least the way I make them. But let's take a vape first. Now what you're going to start with is a piece of 26 gauge. Bend a 90 in the end. Put it in your drill chuck, as centered as possible. I'm making sure it's going counterclockwise. That's the way I'm going to wrap my initial Clapton, because I like to, or prefer to, wrap my aliens clockwise. So then you need some 36 gauge. Between 6 and 10 feet. So what I'm going to do is stretch it out my whole arm length, because that's about 6 feet. And then drop it, because it broke. Anyway, find the end again while holding it. And then just let it fall down. I'm going to pull out an additional 4 to 6 feet. So set that aside. Let's do our Clapton. So that 90 that's bent in here, we're going to wrap this 36 gauge around it. Start the Clapton. I'm going to grasp the wire between my index and my thumb, and put this wire between my ring finger and my pinky. Readjust my grip. come to the end, I flip the drill in reverse, and I'll hold the Clapton portion here with my fingers, and then I'll spin it the opposite direction, and what I'll do is loosen this Clapton up on this core wire so it should slide right off. I'll pick my wire off to 90. Should slide right off, so just grasp it. As long as this end's cut nice and clean. There you have your D-cord Clapton. What we need to do now is stretch this out. I always understretch. That way you can always stretch it more if you need to. If you're overstretched, then you're fucked, so it's your choice. So I'll put this in a vise, I guess, but this vise is holding my camera, so I have to use a different one. So, there we go. So we've got another vise here, adjust the camera. I'll take this Clapton portion, stick it in the vise. What I do next, take my pliers, grip the end, and then I'm going to stretch them out. It's kind of got a certain feel too to the wire. You'll pick that up after you do it enough times. Put it around my neck like a necklace. Readjust this camera. So what we're going to do next is I'm going to use 2 quarters because I prefer that over 3. I'm going to use 24 gauge for that. So I'm going to cut off about 18 inches. That way I have about 9 inches of 2 wires. So next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take these, this 24 gauge, and I'll line these 2 up parallel. And I'll hold it about 3/4 of an inch back and then bend 2 90s in it. And what you're going to want to do is get that in the drill chuck. As parallel as possible. Run my fingers down it. It gets a little bent, but you can apply pressure in order to change which direction it's going. But we'll do that good enough for now until we get it in the vise. So I'm going to pause the camera and set up my vise with my swivels wherever they went. So here's the swivels. Get from Walmart for about $2. Ball bearing swivels, very important.